So I'm supposed to be a health expert, right? I eat right. I try to teach you how to eat right, live a good lifestyle, talk about stress management, yoga, meditation, exercise, diet, supplementation. But something's not quite right in my life. There's something missing, and I'm not actually doing as well as I would like to be. So I've consulted a chiropractor. He's an expert in the alignment of the central nervous system to try to help me figure out what I might be missing. Join me in this series of videos as we document my chiropractic journey. So I try to present myself as a finished health product. You know, maybe you see me as someone who's arrived. You know, she's fit, her skin is good, she's over 40, she's doing well. But in many ways, I'm only just beginning. So, you know, I have stress, I travel, I get fatigued. I want to be a runner, and so I run, and that puts stress on my body. I've noticed I've had some health problems and some pain that I've had migraines since 2008, and I've just been, you know, letting it go because every month it gets better and then every month it gets worse. And so it's just in this crazy cycle, and my hip hurts. My right hip is bothering me in a way that makes me a little bit concerned going forward for the next half of my life. But what really got me, so I was looking at my toes, and on my right foot, my toes are going this way while my foot is going this way. And I think that a foot doctor would call that a bunion. And from all of my clients that I worked with in bodywork throughout the years, I know that when you take that to a foot doctor, they want to operate. They want to take those toes and sew them back in the right direction. But also from years of bodywork, I know that if my toes are going that way and my foot hurts and my knee is going this way and my hip is going this way, that something's not aligned and there's something wrong and those threads are being pulled the wrong way. And I know that somebody can help me. So do I want surgery? No. So I knew to consult a chiropractor or an osteopath. So that's really what started me on this journey. So let's meet Dr. Wil, and we'll have my first chiropractic appointment, and we can see what he finds out. Why would there be? Because I'm stressed.
Of course.
Or I ate something.
Well, that's what attacks the body.
Right.
Physical, chemical, mental stress.
So if I throw CBD in at the right moment, it seems to, maybe it interferes with the enzymes breaking down the anandamide. That's my thought. And so if I catch it right and I stay on it,
okay,
it's been pretty good.
Cool.
But
what did the other chiropractor say was the problem?
I mean, there's suboccipital stuff going on. We've posited possibly it could have been like spinal anesthesia and an imbalance in the cerebral spinal fluid at, you know, the C-sections.
What was the goal of the adjustments?
Get everything lined up again, because I mean, honestly, it starts here, it goes here. I know there's a relationship between here and here, and like, you know.
It's the key to having lasting health, lasting relief.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's got to be balanced, and I know things are out of whack.
Right.
What makes this shoulder go out of whack, and I get a migraine here every time? It's always the same.
So every health problem has the four components: physical, nutritional, mental, neurological. Right. The part where I come in with chiropractic, I do adjustments to the spine, not just to relieve the symptoms. They usually go away pretty quickly.
Right.
The goal is to make a structural correction, to actually change the alignment and stabilize it so your brain-body connection stays open, and then your brain creates normal function. I mean, I look at every symptom as malfunction of an organ, gland, or muscle. What controls the function? Right here. The nerve system's blocked. You can eat organic, medicate, pray, exercise, stretch, do whatever you want. There's no way you can function normally. Let me show you a couple of x-rays. Show you what I'm talking about. Here's the proper alignment of the neck when you look at it from the side. Every chiropractor on the planet will tell you this is what the neck should look like, right? This is the same guy when he came in, when he started. Car accident, neck pain, sinus problems, symptoms gone in 5 adjustments. Guy felt terrific. I said, great, if we don't correct the alignment, it's just going to come back.
Right.
Stabilize it. 5 adjustments here. 25 adjustments, new neck that's stable.
Yeah.
So that's the blueprint. I need x-rays of your neck to look at the alignment. I want to assess the curve. If you look at the poster over there, right, the neck should be straight.
Right.
If it's not straight, the nerves are being interfered with. Here's the thing about the nerves, right? So you have this misalignment affecting the nerve system, blocking the messages from the brain. Wherever the nerve goes, malfunction. not one nerve, it's a bundle.
Right.
So the same nerves in your neck that telling you get migraine, right, affect your thyroid, affect your energy levels, your metabolism, go to your sinuses, affect your breathing. The nerves in the lower neck go to the heart and lungs, can affect your workouts, your breathing. So it's all the whole thing. And so what I find from experience with migraines related to the menstrual cycle, there's misalignment in the low back also.
Oh yeah, there's
The
heavy
nerve-
pelvic misalignment.
Yeah, the pelvic and low back misalignment, those nerves, ovaries, uterus, intestines, bladder. Abnormal function, ovaries, uterus, intestines, bladder. Painful periods, irregular periods, constipation, gas and bloating.
That's just it. That's all been great.
Yeah,
that's
that's been
why
great.
I was like,
But usually
this
when
is my like.
the migraines, if it's related to the menstrual cycle, there's some hormonal
Right,
component, which
right.
I have no idea what it is.
Nobody
But
does.
nobody does, but by restoring the connection from brain to ovaries and uterus, they start to function normally again, and then the two go away.
So I was hit as a pedestrian by a car in 1992. I was
God.
hit on this side, I flew 19 feet in the air and landed on this side in a soggy ground.
Right.
Nothing broke.
That's amazing.
I had chiropractic care after that, but I mean, you know.
Yeah,
that's
well, those
been-
types of traumas,
exactly.
and even the little traumas, you know, slipping on the ice, banging your head, falling asleep on the couch, plus repetitive motions, sitting in a computer, laying in the couch a certain way, watching TV and movies hours and hours and hours. Those are the type of things that cause the misalignment of the vertebrae, starts interfering with the nerve system, which interferes with function. So you are who you are. We're going to take x-rays, we're going to look at the alignment, and I'll tell you what I think we need to do. Let's go. Look straight ahead, open your mouth wide. Hold still. All right, that's it. Let's take a look. Come on over. Look at that. Hips, like you put your hands on your hips. This is your
Twisted.
back. Twisted, misaligned, pinching all the nerves in your back.
I'm missing part of my pelvis too.
You just X-ray exposure. From the side, beautiful. All your discs are nice and healthy, which makes for a good prognosis. You're going to have a good recovery.
Oh.
Yeah, big time. Wow, that's a lot.
Which side's left, which side's right?
Right,
Yeah.
left, like you're facing us. Yeah, and right here is where the nerves go to the heart and lungs. No bueno. I don't know if that'll correct completely, but by doing alignments, your brain will start to straighten this out. As it does, this will start to flatten. It may not go completely straight, but it'll flatten enough to remove the pressure on the nerves so you can have normal function. Neck from the side is erect. Right, so you're facing this way, straight as a rod. It should be a C, like the green that I showed you,
Yeah.
right? It should have a nice curve. When you have misalignment of the spine in the neck like that, not only does it interfere with the nerves of the neck that are traveling to the rest of the body, when it's there for a long time, it starts to cause arthritis, right? Where the spinal discs start to thin out. Let me magnify this so you see better. Right? Healthy, healthy, healthy thinning. This is pretty good, it's just on an angle.
Yeah.
But you see this here, this
Yeah.
is a bone spur,
Okay.
right? That's another component of arthritis.
Yep.
Arthritis is when the discs narrow and the bone spurs form. Here's the problem with the thinning disc. The disc is the spacer between the bones that makes the hole where the nerve comes out. As the disc thins, so does the area where the nerve comes out. It's much easier to compress, causes more problems. So the focus, this is contributing to the migraines, right? So the focus of the adjustment is not just to relieve symptoms, to get lasting relief and lasting health, which means good nerve flow for normal function. We need to restore the curve of the neck. The other benefit of restoring the curve is this: the degeneration or arthritis slows or stops.
And that is why I'm
You're a
here
project.
prevention.
Your project, and when you start
This
with
isn't
20,
a project.
you are, but one worth taking on. We're going to do 25 adjustments to give your brain a chance to start changing this alignment. Then we take follow-up x-rays to look at the progress. Either it's corrected, great, then you go to a maintenance schedule to maintain it, keep it that way, or you may need more care. I don't know until we get there. Let's get started.
Okay.
Going to start you on the traction table to loosen and relax the spinal muscles. Kind of feels like a massage. We'll do that for 12 minutes and then we'll do an adjustment.
So what do you think about that? What do you
Not
think about those
surprised.
x-rays?
Not surprised. Just feeling off. You know, when you go into yoga and you try to hold certain postures, you realize these two sides are not the same, and there's something wrong with the way it goes from my hip to my knee to my foot. Yeah. Same problem comes up over and over again. You have to look for a cause.
All right, how'd that table feel?
Great, I'll take another 12.
You get them on eBay for $2,100. All right, my adjustments are pretty firm. You'll know you got to adjust it. I'm going to use some pressure to move the spinal joints and take the pressure off the nerves. When I'm done, the nerves will be open and your brain will immediately start correcting what we saw in the x-ray and restoring normal function to your entire body. Okay. Turn towards me and lay on your side. Bend here, straighten the bottom leg, shoulder back. Turn on the other side, something of beauty. These adjustments release the nerves, reconnect brain and body, and then things start to repair. Go back to normal function. Lay face up. Give me your arms. Cross here. Turn.
Oh!
Hands on your tummy.
That was spazzy.
Oh, your spine is in bad shape. That's that spot where everything shifts over.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah. Come on up. Stand up. Let's take a look at you.
Whew.
It's a lot. I released a lot of nerves with you. Tell me what you're feeling.
I feel like crying.
It's okay. What's going on in your body? What's different?
That tension in between the shoulder blades, just like. But I know it's there.
Yeah. Healing happens between adjustments. This just opens the nerves. After you leave here for the next few days, your brain's starting to repair things. You come in like this, I do the adjustment and open the nerve. Healing happens for a few days, then it goes back. Doesn't mean it didn't work, it means we need to repeat it. We do it again, keep it open so the brain's messages flow, your brain is changing the alignment, restoring normal function to the organs. As we repeat the adjustments, it lasts longer and longer. A couple of days, a week, 2 weeks, a month. Eventually it's permanent. The alignment stabilizes, your beautiful posture, beautiful health.
What should I do and not do today?
Nothing, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
No restrictions.
Okay. So.
Listen to your body. If something feels uncomfortable or not right, don't do it.
Okay.
Come twice a week.
Okay.
Welcome.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
So yeah, after Dr. Wil adjusted me, I did feel like I wanted to cry, and I wasn't sure exactly why. You know, immediately I think about how emotions are locked in there. We'll talk more about that. You know, the adjustment felt violent, and I felt unprepared for it, and so it felt a little bit shocking to my system. But I also had seen those x-rays, and I realized that I'm on the precipice of a health crisis. This next decade could bring bone spurs, a compressed disc, nerve impingement. I know where that goes. I'm a body worker. I've worked on people with these problems. What happens is that you get into excruciating pain that you can't tolerate. Your arm gets all tingly and numb. Your fingers don't work. You get weak. You can't work out. You can't work at your desk. And then you go to the orthopedic doctor and they want to operate. And you go to the next surgeon, they want to operate. That's what they do. You know, that's their job. They want to operate. And so my whole foundation of health, everything I do could just crumble. It could just fail because you can't supplement or diet or yoga or meditate your way out of a compressed disc. I can't ashwagandha my way out of a compressed disc. You know, I think ashwagandha fixes everything, but it's not going to fix that. You know, it's not going to fix a bone spur. You know, the next step could be complete debilitation. And then everything I've tried to achieve would just fall to pieces. So, yeah, I'm a bit perplexed. I'm stunned. And I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do next. So in the next video, I'd like to explain a little bit about my health history and my lifetime's journey with my spine and all the injuries that I've sustained and all the emotions that have been lodged there. So stay tuned and join me as we continue this journey.